That hospital perfume made me fall in love with my nurse. Now we're married for 10 years. I was in the hospital for a few weeks after a bad car accident. My nurse was a beautiful young woman who was always so nice to me. She would talk to me for hours when she had time, and I quickly developed a huge crush on her. One day she came in to check on me, and I noticed she had a new perfume on. It smelled amazing. I told her I loved it, and she smiled, saying she was happy I liked it. A few days later, I was finally being discharged. I was sad to leave, knowing I wouldn't see her again. As I was leaving, she came to say goodbye. She hugged me, and I could smell her perfume again. I told her I would miss her and her perfume. She laughed and said she would miss me too. A few years later, I was at a bar with some friends when I smelled that same perfume. It immediately brought back memories of my time in the hospital and my crush on the nurse. I turned around and saw a woman who looked just like her. I couldn't believe it. I went up to her and asked if she was the nurse who took care of me. She smiled and said yes. We talked for hours and I told her how much I loved her perfume. She laughed and said she wore it just for me. We've been married for 10 years now, and every time I smell that perfume, it takes me back to the day I fell in love with her.